Envision awakening to a large number of days, pouring your heart into all that you do, be it your connections, your work, or your individual undertakings, just to feel like your endeavors go unnoticed. It's like you're shouting at the top of your lungs, but all you hear back is silence. This battle is a quiet fight many face in the mission for acknowledgement and self-esteem, the desire to be esteemed not only for what we do but for who we are. This is a widespread want that transcends age, occupation, and status. Currently, let us travel back over 2 centuries to ancient Greece and Rome, where Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus wrestled with these same questions of significant worth, reason, and self-esteem. Despite the abyss of time and the evolution of society and technology, the essence of our human struggles remains unaltered. Stoicism offers not just philosophical ideas but a practical toolbox for navigating the intricacies of daily life. These ancient methodologies, honed through centuries of observation and reflection, are surprisingly relevant to today's challenges. Pondering the ageless lessons of Stoicism, we arrive at a crucial junction, one that urges us to scrutinize the very foundation of our value. Does the true measure of our worth lie in external honors and accomplishments, or in our character, our actions, and our responses to life's trials? The 9 Stoic strategies we're going to explore promise not just insight but action and ways to elevate your sense of significant worth beyond the superficial to something more meaningful and enduring. If you've ever felt disregarded or underestimated, the journey ahead is about changing that narrative. This isn't just about Stoicism, it's about transforming your life with practical, meaningful wisdom. So, whether you're new here or you've been with us, gear up. This journey is about growth, building resilience, and embracing the kind of wisdom that stands the test of time. Ready to see how? Stay with us as we explore the secret to not just being seen but being valued for who you truly are. Number 1, value your time. Let's discuss something we all have but often waste without a second thought, our time. Each day, the alarm rings, marking the start of another day. It's easy to hit snooze, turn over, and lose precious moments into oblivion. We often find ourselves saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," delaying not just tasks but our dreams and aspirations. This constant deferral not only takes our time but also diminishes our sense of worth and potential. The core challenge here isn't just about managing time, it's about valuing it as our most precious asset. The common struggle we face is the illusion of limitless time. We treat days as though they are endless, pushing the important things to a later date, which, unfortunately, often never comes. This struggle between knowing time is finite and acting as if it were infinite leads to a life filled with regrets and uncertainties. As Seneca once said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. The solution lies in adopting a Stoic approach to time management, recognizing each moment as a non-renewable resource, and acting with purpose and urgency. Imagine the significant change in your life when you start each day with a clear intention, focusing on what truly matters and eliminating the noise that distracts you from your purpose. By valuing your time, you signal to yourself and others that your life, your goals, and your contributions are of immense worth. This mindset not only elevates your self-esteem but also inspires those around you to consider how they spend their own time. Reflecting on Seneca's wisdom, ask yourself, how might I act today to make the most of the time I've been given? Let this question guide your actions and decisions, making each day a testament to your worth and your legacy. Number 2, take care of yourself. Consider this. You are at the end of your rope with a schedule packed from dawn till dusk with tasks that you don't want to do but are tailored to the needs and wants of others rather than your own. It's like you're a smartphone constantly being used, its battery draining faster than it can recharge. This scenario is not just familiar, it's a reality for many, leaving us feeling exhausted, undervalued, and sometimes invisible. The conflict here runs deep. It's the subtle war between the desire to be there for others and the often overlooked need to prioritize our own well-being. It's a balancing act that many get wrong, tipping the scales towards burnout instead of harmony. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once advised, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote cuts to the heart of our dilemma, reminding us that the foundation of a fulfilling life begins with looking inward and caring for oneself. Embracing this Stoic principle means understanding that self-care isn't selfish, it's fundamental. By ensuring our own cup is full, we equip ourselves to give more effectively and genuinely to others. This shift in perspective isn't just about self-preservation, it's about enhancing our capacity to contribute to the world around us. So, how can we start putting ourselves first in a way that expands our worth both to ourselves and to those we connect with? Consider this and think about small daily acts of self-care that can lead to a more balanced and respected presence. Curious about how this foundation of self-care can be built upon to further enhance your sense of esteem? Our next strategy is full of unexpected turns and insights. Number 3, listen more and talk less. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation eagerly waiting for your turn to speak, rehearsing your response instead of truly listening to what the other person is saying? This scene is all too common in our fast-paced world, where the art of listening has taken a back seat to the urgency of being heard. It's a world where conversations often feel like competitions, and the one who talks the loudest is perceived to hold the floor. The current challenge is the struggle between the desire to express ourselves and the patience to listen to others. In a society that celebrates extroversion and quick responses, the quiet power of listening is often overshadowed. We are conditioned to believe that our worth in a conversation comes from the weight of our words, leading to a common internal battle, the fear of silence being mistaken for ignorance or indifference. There is a quote often attributed to Epictetus: "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This simple yet profound guidance encourages us to embrace the Stoic virtue of listening, a skill that not only allows us to truly understand others but also to reflect on our own thoughts and beliefs. By prioritizing listening over speaking, we give ourselves the chance to learn, grow, and connect on a deeper level. Embracing the practice of listening more than talking transforms our interactions, leading to richer, more meaningful relationships. It's about valuing the perspectives of others as much as we value our own, creating a space where everyone feels appreciated and respected. So, how can we implement this Stoic strategy in our daily lives to cultivate a truly fulfilling and respected existence? Start by actively listening in your next conversation, being fully present and engaged, and notice the difference it makes. Number 4, always be yourself. Imagine you're at a crossroads in life, faced with the choice of following the crowd or carving out your own path. It's like standing at the edge of a forest. The well-trodden path is clear and inviting, but something inside you is drawn to the untrodden trail, the one that promises an adventure unique to you. The dilemma here is as old as time: conformity versus authenticity. It's the internal tug-of-war between fitting in and standing out, between silencing your voice to appease others and speaking your truth. We've all felt that pressure to shape ourselves into what we think the world wants us to be, often at the expense of our true selves. It's a battle between the comfort of acceptance and the fear of rejection. As the Stoic philosopher Lucius Annaeus Seneca said, "If you wish to be loved, love." This simple yet profound statement cuts to the heart of our struggle. It suggests that the key to being valued and appreciated isn't in changing ourselves to fit into the world but in offering our authentic selves to it. By being true to ourselves, we attract the kind of attention and respect that is rooted in genuine connection and mutual regard. So, how do we embrace our authentic selves in a world that seems to reward conformity? It starts with small acts of courage, choosing honesty over appeasement, passion over indifference, and uniqueness over uniformity. It's in these moments of choosing authenticity that we truly begin to be valued for who we are, not just for who we pretend to be. Consider this: where in your life are you dimming your light to fit into someone else's expectations? How can you implement this Stoic strategy in your daily life to cultivate a truly fulfilling and respected presence? Remember, the journey to self-empowerment begins with the courage to be yourself.